I'm so glad I made a video earlier today about the mental health benefits of fasting. I just had an opportunity to contrast the two actually. So I'm staying in an Airbnb in Vantage, Washington at the moment. And earlier today, while I was not fasting, my key didn't work when I got back home. And I had to call the landlord. And it was not nearly as carefree as this morning when I was talking to my roommate about my diet, right? I was refusing some food. I don't know why. When I'm fasting, I feel like a feather. I could just flow with the wind and things that flow out. You know, if I need to ask a girl out on a date or go to a job interview or what else, I especially get nervous talking to my mother on the phone because she jumps to conclusions so much that it is so frustrating to what really should take 10, 20 seconds to explain ends up taking 10 minutes because she doesn't want to listen to it. A few weeks ago we were talking about how I was hoping for the market to correct a little bit before 2021 when I get to invest another $5,000 into my Roth IRA. And she was like, well, don't you want to eventually spend any of your investments? Well, I said, yeah, but it's going to be a long time before I can withdraw from it. The lower I buy it, the better, right? It should have been that simple. But see, it takes me 30 seconds to say it on air, right? But when I talk to her, something like that would take 20 minutes to explain because I can't get two words out of my mouth. Anyways, when I'm fasting, that doesn't seem to bother me so much. When I have a full stomach, things tend to be so heightened for some reason. It feels like every little detail feels like an emergency when I'm not in a fasted state. I don't know why. And this is really frustrating for me because obviously there's no such thing as permanent fasting, right? At least not until I go to heaven, right? I'm not sure about heaven. It doesn't seem like there's much food there, so that will be great. But here on earth, there's no such thing as permanent fasting, right? And my key got fixed. It's all good, but had I been fasting, that would have been a much more pleasant conversation, I would imagine. And that's just too bad. That's just too bad. I'm going to have to rethink about how I schedule my eating. I thought I was in the clear because I didn't think I had to interact with anybody for the rest of the night until the door didn't work, right? Anyways, just a little bit of a window into how I feel about food. I really wish I could stop eating forever, though, because earlier today, no, it wasn't earlier today, two days ago, while I was fasting, I had to call somebody on the phone. What was it? Some service center for something. And I was put on hold for quite a bit, right? Which is pretty normal nowadays. The funny thing is that what's really annoying about the hold music is that it would be nice if it were just music, right? But they have to chime in and say, your call is very important to us. And then they have this, sometimes it almost sounds like somebody's answering, and then it's, your call is very important to us, right? So you never know, right? I wish they would just call me back, right? I don't mind having to wait my turn. I just don't like how I can't be productive with anything else when I'm waiting, right? Because there's no warning. You don't want to just leave your phone there and then miss it when somebody comes up either, right? Whatever the case is. And it reminded me of just how my eating habits feel like, right? I could have such a good, healthy, peaceful, enjoyable life, but my body chimes in every 12, 24 hours demanding some food. And then I want to go on a date, I want to go see a movie, I want to go stargazing, food. And then I want to program a computer game, I want to fly to Taiwan, I want to go meet up with some friends in Poland, food. It feels like that to me. It's really annoying in that sense, right? Anyways, I don't know why, but that call to that call center a few days ago gave me that feeling of how I feel about my diet, right? Thanks for watching.